So number 15, Trench Town on Soi Buakhao, Pattaya. There's another one in LK Metro, but I haven't been there, so I'm just judging this one, and this is my number 15. Some live action from the bar there. Good music, reggae bar, UB40, Bob Marley. There's a few random lady boys knocking around, if that's your cup of tea. There's one over there. Really good singers though, they have good bands on, good music, beer's average prices. Girls leave you alone unless you don't want them to. Yeah, that's my number 15. Get in. Number 14, the old Sailor Bar on Soi 8. If you like cocktails and cheap food, then this is the place to come. Right up the top end at Beach Road end. You've got a lot of other good bars down there. Soi 7 next door. You're right on Beach Road if you want to go round there. It's a really good place to go meet friends and go and have a drink and, you know, cheap beers, something to eat, but especially very, very, very good at cocktails. They do everything, and they're very reasonably priced. I think they were about 100, 150 last time we were there, which is good, and they're good. They put plenty of alcohol in them, and the food's nice as well. So yeah, it's a good location. So it's number 14, the Sailor Bar, Soi 8.
Hello, I'm single.
I'm from Scotland. Hello, video.
Video.
Hey. Hello.
Alright, number 13, the Easy Archon Corner Bar, which is on the S Bender Soi Buakhao. Used to be two Archons there. I'm looking at the green building in front. This is a view from the inside, and across the road was the old Easy Archon. They were both owned by two Lebanese family from Australia, and I think they sold that one across the road you're looking at, which is now Witherspoons, but this one's still there. It's a great location for people watching. They get food ordered from across the road. You can get a good cider there. It's right on the S Bend of Soi Buakhao. Fantastic location. So it's number 13, and it is the Archon Soi Buakhao, Pattaya. Rolling Live 3, Soi 8, music bar, live bands on all the time. Down the second road end, towards the end of Soi 8, you could have a really good night there. It's not cheap, but it's good fun. Get up and dance. Live bands are brilliant, all rock and roll, free to get in. Shots come around. You can go to the Sailor Bar first at the top end, the Beach Road end, have a few cocktails, and then go down there later on in the evening, and it goes on quite late. And yeah, the music's great. It's not that overpriced. It's pretty reasonable, and it's free to get in. It's a really good night. A good place to go as a couple or in a group of 4 or 8 of you, a big group. It's a really good night out. You'll enjoy it. That came in at number 12, Rolling 3 Live. 5-star bar, Beach Road. Number 11. Probably been there for over 20 years, I'd imagine, maybe more. Good location. I'm not a fan of Beach Road. This is probably one of the only bars I'd go in. It's not overpriced. You're pretty close to getting down to Walking Street, bar buses everywhere. Good little bar, old-fashioned Pattaya beer bar. Yeah, recommended. Comes in at number 11. 5-star bar, Beach Road. In at number 10, Bodega Bar. Corner of Soi 13-2 on the second road end. Good little bar. They sometimes have live bands on. Good for a daytime drink. Relatively cheap. Nice location. Worth checking out. Alright, we're into the top 10 now. Number 9 is Mar Mac on Soi New Plaza. Just up there from Mickey's Bar on the right. This is walking down to it. These bar complexes are old-fashioned Pattaya beer bar complexes. Been here for years, 20 years plus, without a doubt. Good little food places around there. About 55 baht, 55 baht for a Samsung and Coke. Beers are the cheapest you'll get. Some of the cheapest you'll get in Pattaya. Good location. Soy Bacau behind you, and in front of you you've got second road there, and then easy to get to Soy 7 and 8, which is just across the road down the other end. So yeah, a few good bars in there as well. Mickey's bar's good, but this is Marmac, one of the first bars I ever went to in Pattaya years ago, and it's still going strong. It was owned by a family, like an old guy and his lady boy, son or daughter or whatever. I don't know if they're still there. Free pool, and like I say, cheap piss. Get yourselves down there. Right, in at number 8 is the Billabong LK Metro. If you haven't been there, you probably haven't been to Pattaya. Here we are walking up to it during the daytime on LK. This has all changed a lot now. They still do 2-for-1 drinks. I would say if you're going to go to the Billabong, you better get there early to get a table because it gets packed out. Good value. They often have a live band on. Everyone plays pool, puts their name up on the table and everything like that. So yeah, it's a good, really good bar to go. I mean, like I say, if you haven't been to the Billabong in LK, Pattaya, you've never been to Pattaya. So this is in at number 8, the old Billabong on LK Metro, just off Soy, Bacau and Diane. Really good place to go and have a couple of drinks, listen to some music, play some pool. But yeah, get there early, it gets packed out. Billabong, number 8. Alright, so in at number 7, it won't be everyone's cup of tea, but it's the Atoll on Soy Bacau, opposite Patini's Cafe. Cheap beer snacks, really good for people watching and relaxing. It's just a good mellow bar. If you like a coffee, you get a good coffee there as well. It's just a good place to sit and chill out. It's quiet, and yeah, maybe like a hangover bar or something like that, I would call it. Not really a nighttime bar, it's an afternoon job. Atoll bar number 7. And number 6 is Whiskers on Soy Chaiyapoon, opposite the Triangle Bar. Been there for years. Used to drink next door to it in the old Barbie before that went. It's a Falang owner with a Thai lady, and they had a little dog, a little beige dog that used to run out and chase all the motorbikes. Nice bar. I know the staff, so I'm always going to go in there. I know some of the staff. Yeah, reasonably priced, good location, and the good thing is you can sit there and listen to the music that's on in the Triangle Bar without it blasting your head off. So it's a good spot, right on Soy Bacau, right at the Soy Bacau end of Chaiyapoon. Good location, well recommended, and Whiskers comes in at number 6 for me. Right, so number 5 is the Seaside Bar opposite Soy Bacau Market. Strange one, I know. It's only open on Tuesdays and Fridays, the big market days, or Wednesdays and Fridays, one of those two, but it's definitely on a Friday. Big beers, cheap, nice blue and white tiled floor, clean toilet, helpful lady works behind the bar. I think the lady with one arm's still there, one hand missing or something. But you'll get a lot of hawkers here coming up to your the bar while you're sitting there, if you're sitting at the front. Good place. Good thing about this is you can go with your wife or your girlfriend, send them into the market shopping, and you can sit there and have a beer. And it gets roasting hot down there. But yeah, Seaside Bar. Funnily enough, it's called the Seaside Bar, but it's nowhere near the beach. Yeah, great little place to sit and people watch and have a couple of beers when it's on a scorching hot day. Very reasonably priced, and you can go to the market as well. Get yourselves down there. Number 5, Seaside Bar. I'll leave you with a bit of action from the Seaside Bar before we get to number 4. Enjoy. Oh, and by the way, it says on this t-shirt, I'm not drunk, it's not me, in Thai. So there you go. Number 4, it's the Marquee Bar top of Soy Bacau, just past the S Bend, just on the corner
Fish
of
and Chip Friday in the Marquee.
New Plaza where you walked out to there. Yeah, what can you say? Great music, great location, great bar, big beers, small beers. They do cheap food in there, fish and chips, Sunday roast for 150, 100 baht, whatever it is now. Used to be 100, I think it's 150 now, but it's still good value. Yeah, great place, good in the evening, good to meet up with friends there and have a beer, something to eat. Not expensive at all, really nice bar, friendly staff, and good value for money all round. Highly recommended. That's why it came in at number 4. Alright, so in number 3, Sports World, which is at the third road end of Soy Lenki. Used to be on Bacau, but they moved down here. 60 baht beers all day. Free pool, bar snacks, they've even got rooms. It's a good location. You're on Soy Lenki, you've got Chai Poon next to you and Bacau at the top. Yeah, easy to get everywhere from here. 60 baht all day. They have all the football on, all the live sports, loads of big screens. No hassle from the girls, it's all good.
Look how cold beers
Look at the beers, ice cold.
60 baht.
Yeah, highly recommended. Really recommended. And that's why it's number 3 on my top 15 of Pattaya bars.
Just over 3
Get in
Australian dollars.
Number 2, Fever Bar, LK Metro. Right, in at number 2 is the old Fever Bar on LK Metro. It's a new bar, really good for people watching, not a rip-off at all, right in the heart of LK Metro. Yeah, highly recommended. It's rapidly becoming one of my favourite bars in Pattaya. It's a great location, staff friendly, nice and clean, cheap beer, right in LK.
Yeah, I
Can't want for much more than this, so if you're in there, you'll have a good time, 100%. Go and check it out. Number 2, that is Fever Bar, LK Metro. And if you're lucky enough in the old Fever Bar, you might even meet Dirty Grandpa. It's always good for a laugh. So, numero uno, my number 1 go-to bar in Pattaya is the Old Triangle. Fantastic location, lovely cool fans in there, imported cider, 2-for-1 beers, right on the corner of Chai Poon and Excite, right on the end of Soy Bacau. Great place for meeting, great place for an afternoon beer. They'll get you food from across the road at the Chow main place. It's all good food. Yeah, just street food pulls up every couple of minutes. There's a street food cart pulling out outside. You can get anything you want, sit there and watch the world go by and not spend a fortune, and it's in a great location. It's just been a great bar for me over the years. Also really good live Filipino band on. They come on most nights. And like I say, if you're over at Whiskers, you can hear it. But no, nothing like the Triangle. That's my number 1. My number 1 bar in Pattaya right now. And it's been there a long time. Just fantastic. Yeah, so that's it. My number 1, Triangle Bar, Soy Chai Poon, Pattaya. Yeah, my number 1. Let me know what yours is. I'll leave you with Mr. Straw. Adios. I would stay till the end. There's Triangle Bar at night time going off with the band on. See ya.